Hey Jesters, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you guys some updates while I do my makeup. So let's get started. Okay guys, so you guys aren't going to get any good lighting right now, just because I'm going to be showing you guys something on my phone. But I could have put the lighting, actually you know what, I'll put the lighting on until I show you guys. So, there's a lot to update you guys on. Or I could just actually put the picture on the screen. Then I won't have to show you. Never mind, I'll just put the picture on the screen. I could actually show you guys physically what I'm talking about, but I'll show you guys in full. But I don't have it with me right now. I know I'm looking at that. I'm just doing a very basic makeup look today because I don't feel like doing a full makeup look. So, yeah, it's going to be very basic. Not a lot at all. Only 5 products. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 products. I usually use way more. But I just am not in the mood to do a whole bunch of makeup right now. So, here's the updates. First, so sorry if you guys see this in the mirror, in the camera, I mean. The mirror. But, basically what happened is, some bad news happened. Well, first off, I'm going to say this before I say that. So I'm just doing, why am I doing this one? This one's really light, never mind. I should do a darker one. What I meant to say is, I have a big stomach problem, as you guys know. But I'm going to the doctor for it today. Or not going to the doctor, but the doctor's going to call me today. Anyway, the real thing I want to update you guys on is, today I took a COVID test because, people in my family, I'm not going to say who, but people in my family have been sick. And they caught COVID. Right, so then I kind of felt not the greatest. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I have it. So I took a test. Well, actually we took it when we first found out that they had COVID. But I didn't have it then, which was yesterday. But then today, I felt worse and I was like, oh, okay, I definitely have it. So I took it and I became back positive. As you guys can see in this test. Right here, I'll put it on this side. But it's very faint. The second line is very faint. But it is there. And like I saw it like the whole time basically while it was developing in the 15 minutes, because it takes 15 minutes for it to fully develop. Sometimes it can come faster if like you already have COVID, because like it just knows. But anyway, so I took that. And yeah, so I came back positive. And so I have it. And so you're probably going to ask me, what are your symptoms? How are you feeling? Well, I don't feel like super bad, but I really don't feel the greatest either. I just feel kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just very achy. Kind of like, don't have a lot of energy. And I have a really sore throat. And a cough. So if you hear me coughing in the middle of this, that's why. So, that's the tea. And it's 3 other people in my family have it. I'm not just talking about my immediate family, like my whole family. People I was around, basically. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as I keep going. Also, this video might be posted kind of late, so by the time you guys see this, I might be like better or like fully over it. I don't know by the time you guys see this, because I don't know when I'm posting this. I think I'm posting this Wednesday next week, which is the day after I'm able to like not quarantine anymore. But yeah, so and this is the first time I caught it, because I know you can get it more than once, but it's not as common, I feel like, if you already had it. But yeah, so that's the tea. Oh my god, I look so pale. Maybe I will put on some bronzer. I wasn't gonna put bronzer on, but I might need to because I look so pale. Anyway, so that's the tea. And also, what does it look like? I know when I go back here, it looks, I think it's just the lighting, the shadow on my eye. It looks like I have like black under my eye, but I don't. Okay, anyway. So I'm using 6 products instead of 5. So that's why my voice might sound like I'm losing my voice, kind of. Because I have really bad throat. But yeah. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with. My whole family's been dealing with. It sucks. It's not fun. But yeah. So comment down below if you guys have ever had it. Or if anybody in your family has ever had it. I'm just curious because it's just, yeah, I'm just curious. And yeah, But luckily, my whole family, everybody who has it, has been fully vaccinated. Even like the boosters, everybody is all up to date with that. So we're probably not going to get too bad, which is good. I mean, yes, I do have symptoms, and it's not like, oh, if you have the vaccine, you're gonna have no symptoms. Like, no, you still will have them. There's not gonna be as bad. But anyway, that's that. So I did that. I did my bronzer because I wanted to. I didn't really do much. I still look very pale, but whatever. I don't care. Now we're gonna do this, which is my highlight, and my blush. But I'm not using the blush. I'm just using the highlight. Okay. Okay, let's go in the highlight because we don't need to do blush. Okay. Also, like I said, I'll let you guys know how the doctor's appointment goes. I think I already said that, but yeah, and then I'll let you know how I'm recovering from COVID, how it's going. And I honestly feel this, and this is what my dad, I think, said, or I don't remember, but someone said to me, or I've heard someone say, I don't know, but that, like, pretty much every person in this world is just gonna catch COVID at one point. Or maybe I didn't hear from anyone. Maybe I just thought to myself. I don't remember. Or something like that, they said. Or maybe they said, like, everyone in the world should catch COVID and then it'll go away. I don't remember. But anyway, I think that everyone in this world is gonna catch COVID eventually. Because COVID, I don't feel like it's ever gonna fully go away. I don't feel like, ever. Just like how the flu is. Or a cold. Like, that's just a thing. It always happens. Anyway, I'm doing my eyebrows right now. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Definer. Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Anyway, so... Sorry. Anyway, so, yeah, I just feel like everyone in the world is gonna catch COVID at least once in their life. Because I feel like I said, it's never gonna fully go away. It's gonna be like the flu. And pretty much every single, well, actually not pretty much, every single person, unless you're like a baby, because of course you haven't been alive that long. But like, if you're like, I would say, past like maybe 10 and older, I feel like every single person in this world has had the flu once in their life if they're 10 or older. It's just a common thing. Everyone has the flu at least. I'm not saying all the time, but you've had it at least once in your life. Same with having a cold. Like, it's just a thing. And that's what I think COVID is. Like, everyone's just going to have it. But it's not going to be like something where you're going to catch it like all of it. Where you can get it more than once usually. Because I feel like getting a cold or getting the flu is more often. Like, you get it more often, I feel like. But not COVID, but I don't know. Anyway, now I'm doing my mascara, which is MAC Stack. Also, I know I said if you guys had COVID, comment down below, or if anyone in your family has it. But also, if you've had it yourself, like not anybody else, because of course you don't know really how they were doing, because you don't know them and you're not their body. But if you had it yourself, comment down below if you were fully vaccinated when you got it. And also comment your symptoms. I'm just curious. So say like, oh, I was fully vaccinated and these are my symptoms. Or I wasn't fully vaccinated and these are my symptoms. Because I want to know how it affects people with the vaccine and without it. Because for me right now, I feel like a lot of people who've had the vaccine, like I'm meaning, or if you only have like one dose, say 1 dose or 2 doses, or what you've had of the vaccine, or say like I'm fully vaxxed, meaning I got both of them. And then if you're like triple vaxxed, say like you got the booster as well. Don't just say I'm fully vaxxed, because I'm gonna think you only got 2. Or if like you're one of those people who got 4, like my grandpa, then say that too. But that's very uncommon for people to have 4, because it's not like I think everyone needs it. Anyway, I'm just curious how it reacted to everybody. And also comment if you got it more than once, because I know people who can get it more than once, but it's not as common. So yeah, I'm just doing my mascara right now, and yeah, so that's the tea, and that's what's going on in my life right now, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you know. Life is life, and it's okay. Not the end of the world. And yes, it's not fun, and yes, I'm not saying that COVID is not serious. I'm not saying this. See, and that's the one thing right now. I'm not saying that like, oh, this is the reason why I have it or any of my family have it. But I'm just saying that right now, COVID isn't really like as serious anymore. And people aren't taking it as seriously because now where I'm from, you don't have to wear masks anymore. And I used to have to wear a mask at my work even after the mask mandate was off. And a lot of people weren't wearing masks anymore. But I still have to wear it for a while. And then, not yesterday, but the day before, when I'm filming this video. Not when you guys see this, but when I'm filming it. So that was, yesterday was Wednesday. Today's Thursday, yeah. So that was Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday, we had where we weren't able to wear masks. Well, we were allowed to not wear masks anymore if we wanted. It was optional. And at my work, they finally allowed it. And I'm not saying that's the reason why I caught it, because I don't think it is. I think I caught it from someone in my family. But basically, all I'm trying to say, I'm gonna move this while I say it. All I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna put my glasses back on too. Oh, actually, here's the finished look. If you guys want to see, it's just a very basic. All I did was concealer, some bronzer, and then highlight, eyebrows, and oh, actually, I'm gonna add this to the corner actually. So I'm gonna do that while I keep talking. Sorry, I forgot to do one step. I'm gonna add my highlight to the corner of my eye, just to give it a pop of color. Anyway, so what I was saying is, I feel like now people aren't taking it as seriously anymore. And people are like, oh, you're probably not going to get it anymore. Like, whatever, it's kind of over. But then people still get it, you know. And I've heard of people still having it. Even when the mask mandates were off. And people were like, you know, not being as cautious about it anymore. People still would get it. And I know, it is still a thing. But I feel like people just weren't taking it as seriously as when it started. Because everyone was like quarantining, whatever. And I'm not saying you still have to quarantine. I'm just saying people should start. And I'm not saying you have to wear masks either. Like, if you don't have to wear masks where you're from, then you don't have to wear a mask, right? But I just feel like, I don't know, people should just be a little bit more cautious and like not go too close to people and still wash your hands. And I don't know, I don't know. Because I know, like I said this before, I know COVID's probably gonna be around forever. And you don't want to live your whole life just trying to be cautious the whole time and just, you know, you just want to live like a normal life, right? But you just kind of gotta, just same like with anything, like when colds and flus, and you just gotta be smart about it, you know? And I'm not saying, like I said before, I'm not saying to like, you know, not go out and do anything, and I'm not saying to, you have to wear a mask forever, like, no, like, you can not wear your mask, you can go and do things, just be smart about doing those things, and, you know, maybe when you get back from doing something like that, wash your hands, you know, and all that type of stuff. Just be a little bit more cautious. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't mind this being in the way. Okay, so this is the finished look now. I didn't know what's in the corner. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below just anything you guys want to comment. If you guys want to send me like nice messages, that'd be nice. Or just like I said, the things before. If you've caught COVID, if you know anybody in your family who's caught it, and if you've caught it yourself, comment down below if you've had the vaccine when you had it. I'm talking about when you had it. I'm not saying right now. But when you caught it, did you have the vaccine? And how many did you have? And what were your symptoms? And yeah, so for me, like I said, I'm triple vaxxed. I even have a booster, and I told you guys my symptoms, so I'm not going to repeat that. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, comment, squeeze, goodbye, just